But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
What's up, man?
Are you a TikToker?
Yeah, I'm on here doing freestyle raps for people. Could I do a freestyle for you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, dope. I need your help because I'm gonna improvise.
Okay.
Can you give me like a song topic?
Okay, a grizzly bear drinking milk.
A grizzly bear drinking milk.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, I love it. Oh wow, you got a grizzly bear on your mug right there?
Yeah, it's milk. That's
You
what I
drinking
thought
milk
of.
out of there?
Yes.
Oh wow,
I do.
so this makes so much sense. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Let's go. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah, come on, yeah. Any forest, I get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, yo, my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk, yeah, I'm a grizzly, it's mad facts, us bears, we got a bad rap, yeah, people aren't really aware, when they see us while they hiking, yo, they get scared, they like, no, that's that dude, that grizzly that's really gonna steal our food, damn, hey, yo, his size is godly, he might even catch us and eat our bodies, yeah, people think that I'ma eat them raw, people scared of my teeth, scared of my claws, people scared cause my size is giant, and they know in a fight that I'm certain to triumph. But here's the thing, I don't like people. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not evil. Nah, that's not the way I'm built. I ain't gonna eat you, I just want your milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur would be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, real big how I been built. I'm not really a fan of the skim milk. I do invent loving to drink the 2%. Yeah, and y'all know I don't make people feel the wrath. I want the half and half, yeah. Yo, look in my eyes, they so dreamy. Pour me a glass of milk that's mad creamy. All the milk, you know it shook me. But hey, I think I'll need some cookies. Yeah, that's gonna make sure my mood don't get low. When I got the cookies, I can dip those. Yeah, if I got the milk, it's a miracle. Yeah, I might need a bowl of cereal. Oh shit, man, he even had the prop. Y'all know we drinking non-stop. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, so I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there, yeah. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, hey. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Come on, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm about to make you aware. If you got milk, better pour a glass for the bears. Yeah, I'm out here getting busy. Pour me a glass of milk for this grizzly. Yeah, I'ma make you aware. Hey, go and pour a glass of milk for the bears. Hey, y'all know the milk got me amped. And if you don't pour me a cup, I'll terrorize your camp. Let's go.
You insane.
Hey, Gadgies. All three of yous. Good to see you. I don't know who's there. One's me. One might be JJ. But good to see yous. Good to see yous. Hope all's well. Hope all's well. Wait to see if anybody comes in. Let's play some Jimenez. But good to see you, Justin. Always a pleasure. Jimenez. In news. Well, not in news. Jimenez videos in news. Oh, I'm already sharing it. I just need to add it. There we go. Oh, we got a new one. A new one. So we got. Let's do the Venus one. Then we'll do this one. McCreaky McBorax. Were they actually on stream? Was McToon and what's his name? Bloody McCreaky. What's his name? Creaky Blinder. So it looks like McToon Creaky Blinder was on stream with Sam and Mike Smith. Mike Smith. Yeah, Mikey Smith. Not that that's his real name, but I wonder if it's just put together if they were actually on stream together. Weird. Anyway, let's do the Venus one first. Five watching. Nobody in the chat. And hello, Rumble. Are you watching on your phone, Bill? So I've got 3 in chat, but nobody talking. Ah, his Buzzer just come in. Yo, Buzzer. Buzzer in Dahusi. Nice one, Jim. And there's another one, but obviously this is not an observation. 2 minutes, Ardo. Creaky McBorax, okay? Were they actually on stream with Mikey and Sam? Wow. Have a look.
No need any introduction. Mikey, well, here is Mikey.
I love Mikey.
Mikey, what's going on, Mikey?
Everybody loves Mikey.
Yeah.
All friendly with McToon. Everybody loves Mikey. Look, McToon, and Mikey's one of the ones that would talk out a bit McToon. But is this real? I mean, if Jim's here, is this real? Are they actually talking together? Have you put it together? But to me, it looks like they're talking together. But you've done something with AI. I do not know.
Getting popular, getting more and more popular.
Oh, but he is getting more and more popular. He gets punched in the face in the middle of the road. I even stuck up for him for that. But he was Mikey Smith. Got punched in the face in the middle of the road. We were still together then, babe.
Whoever did it deserves a time.
Well, yeah, I stuck up for him for that. But he actually did deserve it. I mean, in a way, you don't talk about... They started it, but you don't talk about someone's missus like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see.
That's good. That's good for us, actually. It's good for us.
So I take it they are talking together. He's just put some more AI bits together to go with it. Oh, well, I used to like Sam until he started going against Jim for no reason. I used to think Sam was all right. It was good to learn from him the Hebrew side of things. You know what I mean? The Jew side of things. But he turned out to be an absolute prick.
No, he was talking about Britain.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, I know. But that, yeah, I know. But what he said there was quite true.
No, but it's boring.
Yeah, I know, but it's still
Get
true.
over it, build a bridge and get over
I know,
it.
but it was still true what he said. Because, you know, it does say stuff like that in scripture. I can't remember the exact context, but, you know, I don't know. But, yeah, I thought he was all right until he started attacking Jim for these observations for no reason, ganging up with him with Mikey Smith. And now I think they're just doing stuff to try and get views. I don't know. But Mikey Smith talking to Michael McToon, whatever his bloody name is. Unbelievable. Weird as hell. And being friendly with each other, especially when they would talk about each other hatefully.
Okay, so I see that the Creaky just joined in, so we're gonna welcome the legend, you know, that is Creaky Blinder.
You got it.
Blind, yeah, welcome.
Take care of this.
Here it is. Oh,
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Here we go. Oh, again.
Are you messing? Are you?
Here it is. It's my phone. It's my hand. What's going on, Creaky? What's up?
Not too much.
Okay. So I was saying to
Creaky Blinder's looking ill. He's looking ill. If that's what he's looking like, he's looking ill.
I don't really know you. I've seen some of your videos, like
Yeah.
quickly your thumbnails or you say, so I never really was interested into like your channel, but lately I've been talking to Master and I said, let's know the guy, and he talked very high of you. He said, you were a legend.
Thank you very much.
So I brought another legend.
I know.
What?
It's like this. Mike,
Does
how
sound
are
a
you,
bit
pal?
French.
Yeah, I'm all right.
There.
Good man.
So I tell you, okay, we can discuss but whatever flatters, whatever you want to discuss. But my point, one of my main interests here is to learn more about you. I'd rather now talk about the next level of flatters, which is a study of the zone.
I don't know what's real in this and what's not, Jim, if you ever see this. I don't know which parts are real and which parts are not.
Mikey. But again, that's another subject. The thing is that it's more like to learn about
Well,
you guys.
I could see that wasn't real. Opening up a cereal box that explodes on them.
Anybody or like talking about anything or what is it? Or just like specialize in flat Earth, you know, on flat Earth?
I make more content about flat Earth than anything else, but that's purely because that's what my audience subscribe to see.
Oh, right.
So, it's too much, my dude. I was going to say, are you going to share? You know, I don't. You know, I know some people may feel, particularly from the flat Earth side, that, you know, as if I'm some sort of crusader who's here to destroy flat. I don't want to destroy flat earthers.
Yeah, because it's a business.
It's like this, and it would be really stupid of me to get rid of flat earth.
Yeah, it would be really stupid to get rid of. You can't get rid of flat earthers because flat earth is the truth. They're never going to get rid of them. I mean, TFE already killed us, didn't he? I mean, Will Duffy already killed us apparently 2 years ago, near enough. But we're still here apparently. That's funny. That's funny. Nice one, Jim. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. I never put the link in. I put it in every other time. I forgot to grab it. But yeah, I don't think there's too many people in. There's 6 in. Only Baz in the chat so far, and JJ, but I don't know if JJ's still here. Okay, we'll just get on with the video, I suppose. No, it's not a movie night or anything tonight. Hey, Mr. Super. Truth never dies. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Truth never dies. You know, so flat Earth being the truth of what we live on, you know what I mean, a level topographical plane, non-rotational, non-moving at all. You know what I mean? It might shudder a bit when there's an earthquake, but that's about it. It doesn't move out of its place. You know, that's what it means by immovable. You can't move out of its place. Shaking doesn't count as moving out of its place. You know what I mean? That's the different thing. Because when there's an earthquake, it doesn't quake the whole earth, does it? Quakes a part of it. So it doesn't go from edge to edge. So, you know, that can't be classed as movable. But yes, the truth never dies 100%, Mr. Super. Right, so let's get the old, I forgot to grab the link. 2 secs, God, jeez. 2 secs. Say hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
Vicky's here. She said hi, babe.
I still feel sick.
She's been sick, yeah. She was just sick not long ago. Hey, I just saved another video from Long for Truth, and it's comparing the Passion Bible, which is terrible, and with another new Bible, which is even worse apparently. So we'll have a look at that another day. It's like 1 hour and 20 long, so we'll have to have a look another day.
Still no.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I can see iShow Speed's live there in a minute. iShow Speed's live there at the match.
They're on a break.
Because obviously his favourite player will play for Spain, won't he? Ronaldo.
No, Ronaldo's Portuguese.
Ah, okay, so he is. But he's watching them anyway. He's Ronaldo's his favourite player. I don't know if he supports Spain. I'm not sure, but he's there anyway. He loves it. iShow Speed. He's the biggest IRL streamer at the minute on YouTube. You know what I mean? He usually started off with like stupid jokey prank things and that. Anyway, where am I? Declassified CIA secrets too insane to believe. Visual Venture. Let's see. I haven't watched it yet, but let's see what secrets they come out with on Visual Venture's video. All right. Okay, so let's get to it. I've just realized that my title is just the opposite way around of his. He's put declassified CIA secrets too insane to believe, and I've put it too insane to believe CIA declassified secrets. I must have got his title in my head and just mixed it up a bit. Right, let's do it.
Some CIA operations were so outrageous they were kept secret for years. Today we'll open the files and discover the most unbelievable ones. A CIA manual that taught people how to act stupid, a plan to destroy the enemy.
A CIA manual that taught people how to act stupid. Do you need a manual for that? I mean, people are stupid nowadays anyway. Do you need a manual for it?
using condoms, and a double agent who ruined a top secret mission
On what? About using condoms? Some of these have got to be CIA psyops.
before it began. These are dark secrets found in declassified CIA documents. The goal, guys, is 2.5 million subscribers by the end of 2026. It is crazy, so it would mean the world if you subscribe, and I will do my very best to put out the best videos I possibly.
Tell you what, rather than subscribing to me with 2.5 million, why don't you subscribe to me with 754? Not million, just 754.
Possibly can for you. I'm Visual Venture, and you are amazing. How the CIA created a vampire.
Ooh.
CIA agents are masters of manipulation, and in the 1950s, they used that skill in a disturbing way.
They made a vampire, did they? They must have got hold of some kind of Nephilim, made a vampire out of it. What, babe? They got my DNA. They must have.
The CIA discovered the deepest fears of several men. Then they turned that fear into a real-life monster. By the
What, babe?
Sorry.
What? What did you say?
I said, go on.
Oh, for goodness sake, she's shouting at football. Stop idolizing the football.
the time it was over, grown men were running for their lives. This operation happened in the Philippines in 1950. Back then, the Philippine government was fighting a rebel group called the Hooks.
The Hooks.
I have heard this,
Hook
actually.
stands for Hukbong Bayan Laban sa Hapon, which
Is this not where they put the ghosty sounds and all that, and all these weird sounds in the jungle? I mean, I might get mixed up with Vietnam things and stuff. I don't know. Let's wait and see.
literally means People's Army against the Japanese.
The Hooks were armed and dangerous. They moved through the countryside, causing problems for the government. The authorities wanted them stopped, so the CIA stepped in to help fight the rebels. But the CIA had its own reason for getting involved.
Whenever you read about the Hooks in American or pretty much any official history text, they're kind of just called an
Sub to this guy, Wendigoon. I haven't used him for a stream yet, but he has got some interesting stuff. Big YouTuber though.
offshoot of the Soviet Union.
They believed the Hooks were backed by communists, and America wanted to stop communism before it spread further. But the CIA didn't send an army to crush the rebels.
Do they really? Do they really? Or do they want to integrate communism? I don't know. Some of them do. Some of them don't. Socialism, communism. There's so many bloody words for it, isn't there?
Sent one man. He was one of their most dangerous manipulators. The CIA officer was named Edward Lansdale. Before working with the agency, he worked in advertising.
Lansdale was an advertising executive in San Francisco. From that job, he developed knowledge as to how people's minds work.
Advertising is about influencing how people think and feel. That background
Come on, God, Jesus. 9 watching and nobody in the chat. What's going on the Mr. Super and Buzz, huh? Good to see you guys anyway. Good to see you guys.
shaped the way Lansdale fought. He believed in using psychology to defeat the enemy. As soon as he arrived in the Philippines, Lansdale learned everything he could about the rebels.
I've just realized that I took JJ's spanner the other day by mistake. I was getting rid of people's spanners or shields now, moderators, wrenches, shields, spanners, whatever you want to call them. I was getting rid of people that didn't come here anymore, and I clicked JJ's by mistake. So let's put JJ's back on. I remember that now, but by the time I'd done it, I couldn't stop it. I'd saved it. So there it is back. Right.
That what they loved, what they feared, and what they believed. Soon he had a breakthrough. He realized that many villagers, including the rebels...
Not anymore. You got it back, Justin. You got it back. I remember doing it. I remember I went through, I got rid of like about 40 people that don't come here anymore. And I clicked yours by mistake because yours was next to someone I was going to click. So yeah, I just seen it there. I just noticed you were in grayscale and I was like, hold on a minute. And then I remembered I did it the other day. Well, about a week ago now. You got it back. Bless, bro.
Were very superstitious. They believed in spirits, witchcraft, and monsters. One monster terrified them more than any other. It was called the Aswang.
The Aswang is one of the...
The Aswang. In Philippine folklore, but yeah, obviously it's meant to be some kind of vampire. The Aswang. The Aswang. I mean, it sounds like a gay rock group. The Aswang. You know, your wang, my... Yeah, exactly. It sounds like a gay rock group. The Aswang Complex. Yeah, if you're an Aswanger, then you're very complex. You know.
Most feared monsters in Filipino folklore, which dates back to at least the 16th century.
The aswang is a terrifying creature that hunted people at night. Some believed it drank blood. It was pretty similar to a vampire. To Lansdale, the aswang wasn't just a superstition.
Or pretty similar to Interview with the Vampire or Interview with a Vampire. I remember a vampire, but nowadays it's called the Vampire. And I don't know why it's called the Vampire, because there was many of the vampires, you know. And good, say again. Oh, I'm sat here as well, yeah. And nobody interviewed me. No, it's just another what you call it, Mandela effect. We watched a movie the other night with a Mandela. Oh yeah, Seven. We watched Seven the other night, and you remember seeing the head as well, don't you? Gwyneth Paltrow's head in the box at the end. You remember seeing it, yeah.
How did we know it was a head?
Well, I think it was pretty obvious with a box that size. It was a head.
Say something about a beautiful head.
Well, he might have said something like that, but people remember seeing it. But nowadays, what you see is a flashback to a face, then the box, and you don't see what's in the box. Then he ends up shooting him anyway, so you know it's her head. But I remember seeing her head. I remember seeing her head in the box, not just flashbacks, but in the box. Anyway, what's in the box? Yeah, what's in the box? It was our head, exactly. But do you remember seeing that, Baz? Do you remember seeing the head? I certainly did. But yeah, I fell asleep by that bit. But I knew that when Vicky was watching it, because I kind of subconsciously had it. They had what?
had 4 yellow cards and a red card, Argentina.
Oh, there.
0 shots on target, 0 shots.
Yeah.
Spain deserve to win this.
Okay.
And if they don't, FIFA are bent.
They're bent anyway. They're FIFA.
And I want to see the Argentinians cry a bit.
Justin John says, hi, Vicky.
Hi, Justin.
What does 07 mean?
07.
Yeah.
07. James Bond.
Oh, yeah. 07. No, but is that maybe?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm sure they thought. What does 07 mean? You said it in the last one. 07. Good to see you. Is that meant to be?
Come on,
Oh, it just means salute.
There's 8
Salute.
minutes left.
8 minutes left. I remember. You remember the heat. I remember the coffee cup break in ID4. The coffee cup break in
No, but
ID4.
how did we know it was a head if they didn't tell us it was a head and they didn't show us it was a head?
Hold on. What's ID4?
No idea.
Yeah, hold on. I remember the head and I remember the coffee cup break. And oh, I know what you're on about. No, I don't. I was thinking of Usual Suspects then for some reason. ID4.
Come on, Spain.
07 means salute. Okay, got you. Because I noticed you said it to me earlier. You said 07, good to see you, PJ. And I thought it meant okay for a second, but means salute. Okay, got you.
Argentina to cry.
ID4. Independence Day, of course. Of course, is it?
Go on.
Will Smith. Yeah, Independence Day, of course.
Yes. Go on.
The O in the head. The O is the head of the 7. Hold on. The O is the head of the 7. Is the arm. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Somebody's stand. Okay, I get it.
Offside.
Little old school emoji. I get it now. I get it.
Offside.
Shut up. We at football.
It was a weapon.
Bloody idolizing a gold cup.
No, I just want Argentina to cry.
Well, exactly.
And
Idolizing
then Madonna can sing Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Madonna.
Madonna.
Anything that Madonna does is a bloody demonic.
They had a half-time show and they made it half an hour instead of 15 minutes.
Of course, what was Madonna singing?
Yeah.
No doubt, because it's all demonic. Madonna is bloody part of that
And just-
demonic crew, without a doubt. I remember seeing something when she passed on her kind of, what would you call it, protagonist of demonic pop, passed it on to Britney Spears. Do you remember? When she kissed her, passed it on.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah. David, good to see you about that. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. COA. Oh, right, I got CIA. Right, I got you. What?
Nothing.
CIA. I got you now. I got you now. Right, I need to go grab a coffee. I'm going to leave this playing.
I need Spain to
Been waiting to be used. The Hook rebels set up camp on a hill. That was their base. That hill gave them a place to rest, hide, and plan their attacks. Lansdale's team wanted to drive the Hooks away, but instead of attacking the camp, they started a rumor. Lansdale sent men into nearby villages to spread a story. The men swore they saw an aswang in the forest near the hill. They said it was hunting people at night. They acted extremely scared. The rumors spread. A few days later, the rebels heard it, but they didn't leave the hill. So Lansdale moved to the next phase of his plan. One night, a group of Hook rebels walked through the forest. They were about a dozen men moving in a single file, but it was dark. Lansdale's men waited nearby. As the rebels passed, Lansdale's men quietly grabbed the last man in the line. The other rebels just kept walking. They didn't realize anyone was missing until they reached their camp on the hill.
We don't know the name of the man who comes last in the line. All we know is that at some point he's no longer part of the patrol.
The rebels wondered where their man was, so they went back into the forest to search for him. That's when Lansdale finished the plan. His team ended the life of the missing rebel and punctured his neck with 2 holes, vampire fashion. Then they left his body on the trail for the others to find. Soon the rebels found the body. They noticed the bite marks on his neck, and they remembered the rumor about the aswang in the woods. They panicked.
Every member of the patrol believed that the aswang had got him.
The next day, the rebels packed up and abandoned the hill. The CIA's trick worked. For decades, this operation remained secret. But in 1972, Lansdale published a memoir. It had stories about his time in the Philippines. He also described how he created this fake vampire or aswang to scare rebels away. The public was amazed, but some people had doubts. They found it hard to believe that kind of plan actually worked.
I don't think they would give up their own hideout because of an aswang scare. Let's remember that this group of men Lansdale was talking of were not ordinary men, but guerrilla fighters.
Whatever people believe, one thing is certain. The rebels left that hill and they never came back. What actually beat the Hooks wasn't a weapon. It was information about them in the wrong hands. And right now, there are companies that have your information and are using it against you too, without you even knowing. These data broker websites have your name, home address, and phone number, and they're selling it to anyone.
Dave, you're another one. The spanner's gone. You're another one that shouldn't have had the spanner taken. I must have just not recognized the name.
What, Carthage Street?
No, David Koresh. He comes in, not very often, but he's here. He's here at least once, twice a week when I'm on. So, yeah, he shouldn't have had his spanner taken. I must have just not recognized the name. I took a few spanners. I took for spanners and, well, what do you call it? Wrenches, shields, moderators. The ones that don't come here anymore, I got rid of. So Justin and David Koresh was, I must have just gone click happy, seeing names. Like, oh, I didn't know that one, don't know that one. So, what is that?
The messy cry.
Oh. So this one was about a vampire type thing. I missed it, but there we go. Jump ahead for what? What is he advertising something now?
Who pays? That happened to me. Someone found my information.
Jump ahead. Yeah, that's the one.
Is already being sold online. Up next is a CIA manual that taught people how to be annoying in order to defeat the enemy. The
CIA manual teaching you how to be annoying to defeat the enemy. Do you think these are real or just CIA psyop things? I mean, come on. Really? Teaching them how to be stupid and now teaching them how to be...
that taught people how to be annoying in order to...
How to be annoying. I know. I mean, people can be annoying. So you don't need to teach someone how to be annoying. It's so simple to be annoying. I mean, just be a flat earther, then you're annoying to an anti-flat earther. You don't have to do anything. You just have to tell the truth. Or, be a Christ follower, and then you're annoying to people that are not following Christ. Or people who are following other fake gods. What?
Just make PJ watch rugby.
Or make me watch rugby. Terrible. Don't like rugby. Crap. But I mean, I don't know. It's okay, but I just don't. It doesn't appeal to me anymore. Football, fine, but when I was younger, it was athletics first, then football second. Anyway, do you reckon these are just CIA psyops or just something they put out to show that they were declassifying something. How to act stupid. Wow.
To defeat the enemy. The CIA's Guide to Acting Stupid.
Wow.
In 2008, the CIA declassified a special book.
What, babe?
They saved the gold.
Babe, you have to give me running commentary.
Sorry.
It was a manual written by American spies. Naturally, the public rushed to see what was inside. They expected tips on fighting, code breaking, and other exciting stuff. But when they opened it, they were shocked because that spy manual.
So you just go up to your enemy and start going, ah, ah. Want to hear the most annoying noise in the world? Ah. I don't know how they did it in Dumb and Dumber, but you know, is that what it says in the manual?
Was basically a book teaching people how to act stupid. It was titled The Simple Sabotage Field Manual. It was written in the 1940s by the Office of Strategic Services, or OSS, which was the agency that eventually became the CIA. They created the manual during World War II to solve a specific that eventually became the CIA. They created the Services, or Field Manual. It was written in the 1940s by the Office of Strategic.
I did not know that the CIA used to be called that, the Office of Strategic Services. I had no idea, but obviously it's the same old eagle there, which is probably not an eagle, it's probably a phoenix. You know what I mean? But made to look like an eagle. It's probably the phoenix rising from the ashes. I don't know. What? Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Stop, that's still running commentary when you're still the same. Still make me know that you're watching football, though. Yeah, I didn't know they were called the OSS. No idea.
Strategic Services, or OSS, which was the agency that eventually became the CIA. They created the manual during World War II to solve a specific problem. At the time, Hitler had already taken over many countries in Europe. That meant citizens...
Yeah, once this is done, if you want to follow me up Rumba, I'm going to play 2 episodes of Supernatural. But that's it. I'm not doing a movie till the end of this week after Vicky's gone home. But we'll do 2 episodes of Supernatural, and then I'm done for the night, sort of thing. And then I'll be live again Tuesday. If you want to follow us over, that is.
In those countries were now living under Nazi rule.
Okay.
When the Nazis took over a country, life didn't just stop. Trains still had to run. Factories had to produce supplies. Farms needed to operate. So the citizens were forced to keep these systems running under German control. However, that put those ordinary citizens in a strategic position.
Yeah, more like ASS. Right, us. Nice. That's what they should have been called. But I had no idea. Because I'd heard of the OSS before. But when you hear OSS and you see something like stamped like that, black and white, old school, OSS, it kind of sounds Nazi to me. You know, so I maybe thought it was something to do with the Nazis or something like that. Which kind of is. CIA has kind of got, I mean, it kind of stems from Nazis, doesn't it? Ish.
They worked inside the very factories, train yards, and offices the Nazis depended on. It was the perfect opportunity for sabotage. That's when the American spies wrote the Sabotage Manual. The idea behind the book was genius. It encouraged citizens to make daily life unbearable for the Nazis. They could do that by creating problems that looked like accidents. Things like starting fires, flooding warehouses, or breaking...
Yeah, and then the Nazis would just kill you.
Tools.
The weapons in this manual
imprison you or kill you. You know, one or the other.
Were salt and nails and candles and pebbles and sugar and dust.
The manual called it purposeful stupidity.
Like sprinkling dirt into mechanical.
Purposeful stupidity. That sounds quite technical, doesn't it? That sounds like a technical name for it. You know, a technical term for it. Hear that again.
The manual called it purposeful stupidity.
Purposeful stupidity. Purposeful stupidity. Is that a bit like Mikey Smith? Purposeful stupidity? A little bit. Or is that stupidity with a purpose? Is that maybe a different thing?
like sprinkling dirt into mechanical equipment to cause failures, or something as simple as constantly dropping your tools while working.
On their own, these actions looked small, but together they could slow everything down.
Seemingly innocuous actions that, when applied cumulatively, stall the hell out of the war effort.
The manual also had advice for people forced to work in Nazi offices. It gave managers creative ways to waste time at work.
Hold conferences when there is more critical work to be done. Bring up irrelevant issues as frequently as possible.
Work slower in general.
Well, it makes sense to do that. That would just be common sense if you were in that situation, you know, trying to make it hard for them. To me, that would just be common sense.
Don't teach new people how to do the job properly.
They were also told to cry at work.
But common sense nowadays is not so common. Since the screen generation came along, you know, just staring into a screen, swipe, swipe, swipe. Doom scrolling, I think they call it now. Doom scrolling.
Spread gossip about coworkers and asked their bosses annoying questions. These were small acts of resistance that looked like normal behavior. Eventually, World War II ended. The Nazis were defeated, and people stopped using the manual. Years passed, and people forgot that it ever existed. Then in 2008, the CIA released some old files. Among them was the sabotage manual.
208. That was the bust of the economy, wasn't it? 2008. And they released this then. Okay. Wonder why. You know, a lot of people more at home, you know, lost their work and all that through the economy, the bust at the time. Booming, but so say again.
Spain won the World Cup.
Spain won the World Cup, guys. Yay! Español World Cup. Fantastic. Great. Another thing for them to idolize. Great.
As long as Argentina are crying up, you know.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait for the next 4 years to happen. No.
Got Rugby World Cup next year.
Yeah, not for me.
Not
for me. Anyway, continue.
Public read it, and they noticed something familiar. A lot of the sabotage advice sounded like what happens in workplaces today. Pointless meetings, slow decisions, useless arguments. Someone on Reddit joked that their workplace is full of spies. Others said,
yeah, not me. I was going to say, like, because in a workplace, there's full of stupid people, stupid questions, stupid arguments, you know, stupid goings on. I mean, people are even going to work nowadays and TikToking it and doing stuff in the work and getting fired for TikToking it while they're at work. I mean, how silly can you get? It's madness. People don't need to be taught stupidity.
the manual is basically how to be a manager or supervisor 101. The simple sabotage field manual is actually on the CIA website today. This next chapter is about a CIA plan to scare millions of kids using a toy. The toy the CIA tried to hide. Some CIA projects sound fake, even after you read the actual files. This one is one of those unbelievable.
A lot of CIA projects are fake. A lot of them are psyops.
Projects. It involved a terrorist, a toy, and millions of kids. In 2006, Osama.
A lot of them are true. They're just covered up with psyops and stuff like that, like Kennedy and, you know, and whatever.
Bin Laden was hiding. He was the mastermind of the 9/11.
Look at Bin Laden. You mean the Barack Obama? Do you remember the comparisons between Osama bin Laden and Barack Obama facially back in the day? And people were comparing them, and they did look very much alike. Obviously, I don't believe they were the same person, but they do look very much alike.
Attacks in America. Behind the scenes, bin Laden was
You remember that, David? Yeah, bad, mad, isn't it? I mean, yes, I do believe things like that go on. I just don't think that happened with them, between them two. You know, I mean, there was a similarity, without a doubt. You know, both left-handed, apparently. But the thing is, you remember when bin Laden was in hiding, and then there was video clips released of him, and he's there changing the channels of the TV, and he's using his right hand all the time. He's right hand dominant in that video clip, but apparently he was left-handed. So any videos we were seeing of him, I think, were just fake, because we've never seen his face, and if we did see his face, it was dirty or partially obscured or something like that, you know.
To recruit more followers. He had many supporters, especially in the Middle East. In some places, even children saw
Now,
him.
if you look at that and take the beard away, there is the look of Barack. There is a look of Barack, but they're obviously not the same guy.
As a hero. The CIA wanted to destroy that image, so they launched Operation Devil's Eyes. The goal was simple: make kids in the Middle East fear and hate bin Laden. To accomplish that, the CIA needed a toy made to look like bin Laden. They were Osama bin Laden dolls, and the code name for these dolls was Devil Eyes.
They were Osama bin Laden dolls. That's right, we've got a couple images of them here. The code name for these bin Laden dolls was Devil
Bin Laden dolls. What was people doing voodoo on them? Argentina kicking off, no doubt.
On the pitch.
No doubt. Well, it's nothing that no other team haven't done.
They're the most corrupt team going.
Yeah, like England.
No.
Yeah.
They're dirty.
Yeah, they are. But England's hooligans are. England's hooligans were beyond a joke at one point, babe.
Listen, it ain't my fault the Falklands belong to
Babe, what are you going on about Falklands for? Babe, so what? That's nothing to do with football. It's nothing to do with football. Don't be as bad as them, man. Fucking Falklands. So what? It's done. It's past. It's gone. Right. Yeah. Bin Laden doll. That actually looks like a pint of beer. It's actually someone. He's carrying a head, but it looks like a pint of bitter. Doesn't it, babe?
They couldn't even lose gracefully.
Who? Yeah, of course they can't. Nobody can nowadays. Know what I mean? What's that, Baza? Nah, not Obama, but it was a CIA op. James Summit. I can't remember now, but CIA operative was dressed up for photo shoots as bin Laden. That's what I thought. It was definitely not him. Definitely not him. Because, like I say, he was right-handed dominant, and this guy, and bin Laden is meant to be left-handed. Face always partially obscured or covered in dirt or something like that, you know? I mean, the same as when, Saddam Hussein, when they caught him and hung him. I'm not too sure it was him, to be honest.
I watched that.
Yeah, I'm still not too sure it was him. I know they had him in prison and all that, but I'm not too sure it was him there that was actually hung, because you didn't see it properly, did you? You didn't see his head. You just seen the feet hanging, didn't you?
Do you know what? Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein, they should have just left them where they were.
I think they should have just chopped him up and thrown him to the sharks, to be honest.
Well, no, Bin Laden was chucked in the sea, weren't he?
Well, so they say.
But
I don't believe it.
I think we should have stayed out of it, because look at what's happened now.
I know. Bin Laden was all likelihood a made-up boogeyman. Possibly. You know, just for the reason of war. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I mean, like Saddam, he was certainly, he was about a while. So we know Saddam was real, but whether it was actually him killed or not, I don't know.
We're getting a new Prime Minister tomorrow.
It doesn't make a difference to me, babe, if we get a new Prime Minister, because everything's just going to be washed. Or the same for a bit.
No, he's far left.
Oh, so hold on. Oh yeah, Saddam was executed near Christmas, but the date trees in the background with fruit. Right, exactly. That makes no sense, does it? Makes no sense. So I don't believe it was Saddam. I mean, yes, we don't see him anymore. He's quite possibly dead of old age now, because this was a while ago, wasn't it? I mean, when was he actually allegedly executed? Saddam.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, so it's 20 years now, and he was what? In his 50s, 60s then. So if he wasn't, executed and he's still alive and hiding somewhere, he could have died. I don't know.
You know, Bin Laden's got family that live in Britain, which is a joke.
If Bin Laden is real, like Baza says, he could have been a bogeyman made up, a boogeyman, like they say. But we knew that Saddam was going about for ages. Gorbachev was about for ages.
Who else was the other one?
Yeah, Roger, but Bin Laden wasn't about for a long time, was he?
Who was the other one? Colonel Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, yeah, he was, yeah. Gaddafi as well.
Should have stayed out of.
But Gaddafi, wasn't he Muslim, but didn't, he was Muslim, but didn't, he didn't try and make it, he didn't, he wasn't like, he separated church and state, didn't he, basically?
No.
He wasn't, hold on, Gaddafi was Muslim, but he didn't push it, did he?
When he was killed, it was by his own people in the street.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think, hold on.
But that's what they should have done with all of them. Just let their own people deal with it. Not our problem.
Yeah. There's been so many of them now. Yeah, Muammar Gaddafi was a Muslim. He was a devout Muslim raised in traditional Bedouin. However, he held highly unconventional Islamic views that often set him apart from mainstream Muslims. It's Islam. I kind of thought it was something like that. Yeah, there was something that he didn't, the other Muslims didn't like. You know what I mean? So he held beliefs unconventional to Islamic views. Gaddafi based his government on Islamic socialism and his own political philosophy called the Third International Theory. Key details, the Quran, he believed the Quran was the ultimate guide for society, but famously rejected the need for traditional Islamic scholars. Yeah, that wouldn't have been such a bad thing, but still. But if you're being led by the Quran, then it's still a bad thing. Or formal instruction viewing it as blasphemy.
There's Muslims on TikTok that don't follow Muhammad at all.
What?
There's Muslims on TikTok that think Muhammad bastardized Islam.
Well, he's not. Well, they're not really. If that's the case, then they're not really Muslims. But you know, Islam's fake anyway. I mean, it's real, but it's a fake religion. Well, any religion's fake. You know what I mean? It's not of God. Any religion's not of God. Yeah, exactly. What did Bazza just say? Bazza just said, new PM, new president, new most high leader, all tosh, every last one of them, gonna bugger you up the arse, expect it, yeah, to thank them for the pleasure. Exactly, bro. Nothing's going to change. It's going to get worse.
No.
Like in the days of Noah. Keep saying it to people.
You forget they're allowed to come and rape and murder people.
Who?
Anyone that's foreign and non-white.
Well, exactly. But I'm just saying it's going to get worse. And like you said, this PM is going to be worse than the last one. So it's not getting any better. So, you know, that like Baza says, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I mean, they're just puppets for the higher ups. For the people with money, let's say.
We very kindly sent Pakistan 150 odd million, and they refused to take one of their own sex offenders back.
I know. Yeah, and one of theirs got sentenced the other day to 6 years. An Islamic dude, one of the illegal immigrants, raped a guy. Was it? How old was he?
It was about 17.
Raped a 17-year-old kid, really, and got 6 years. 6 years.
Remember
And that's quite severe comparing to some of the sentences they got. Some of them got some of them in other situations got
They've just let a load out.
hold on, what you call it? When you get sent proposed like the postponed sentence. Suspended sentence. A suspended sentence.
They do a lot.
Mad. It's mad, but Bazza, I completely agree with you there. 100% agree with you. That's why I'll never vote. There's no point.
Should be Prime Minister.
What? Why?
Because I'll be the best Prime Minister ever.
Yeah, but the thing is, your followers wouldn't follow you.
I'll bring back the death penalty.
If you were trying to do good, right, your followers wouldn't follow you because they know the score. They know from the higher ups what's meant to be done. So you wouldn't be allowed to do what you want to do, babe, if you are Prime Minister. You've got to remember you're under the king as well. And what does he want? He wants an Islam rule.
Not my king.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He wants an Islam rule. Anyway, let's continue. It does look like a pint of butter, though. Doesn't it? Did you have a look? It looks like a pint of butter in his hands. It's a head. It looks like his own head, but it's a head. It looks like a pint of butter.
Probably a relative.
Could be.
Eyes.
The CIA had no experience designing toys, so they reached out to someone who did. His name was Donald Levine. He was one of the greatest minds in the toy industry and a former executive at Hasbro. Levine was a legend in the toy world. He was the man who created the G.I. Joe action figures. That's how big he was. Levine joined the project and arranged for the dolls to be.
Are you going to say that action men were made to make us violent and want to go to war, maybe?
Produced. This is what he created. At first glance, it looked like a simple action figure of Bin Laden, but the doll had a disturbing trick built in.
The face of the figures was painted with a heat-dissolving material, which was...
It turned them into a demon.
designed to peel off and reveal a red-faced bin Laden who looked like a demon.
Simply put, the face could...
Well, if he was true, if he was real, which he's probably not, he was a bogeyman, like Bazza said, probably. Don't know for sure, but if he was real, then he certainly had demons influencing him.
change from normal to terrifying. It would go from this to this demon face. It was psychological warfare. If children saw bin Laden as a monster, they might stop seeing him as a hero. But the CIA had one last problem. They had to get the dolls to children without anyone tracing it back to the agency.
The plan was to send these toys.
Is that true? I don't know. I mean, I dare say it's a possibility. But look, like Baz says, he was probably a bogeyman, so this was all part of the theatre group, the stage, the play, you know, the show. It's all part of the show.
Cheaply packaged in backpacks alongside school supplies and other toys.
Well, you're sitting auditorium right and watching it, or auditorium center, or auditorium left, you know, sitting watching it all. Tim Osman, yeah, Tim Osman. Tim Osman. What about Tim Osman? Osam Osman. Oh yeah, the guy you were on about. What was the CIA? Something. Oh yeah, you're talking about the guy who was like photographed and videoed as Osama bin Laden. Tim Osman. Osman, huh? Sounds a bit like Osam with that there. N, obviously.
To the Afghanistan-Pakistan region.
The dolls would be distributed as part of a charity drive. They would be handed out along with school supplies and other helpful items. Everything was set. All the CIA had to do was mass produce the dolls. But at the last minute, they took one last look at the samples.
There were only 3 individual action figures ever created, and these were merely to show what a final product might look like.
And they decided not to move forward with the plan. The agency never explained why. The 3 sample dolls were stored away with the project files. For years, almost no one knew Devil Eyes existed. Then in 2014, one of the dolls mysteriously went up for auction.
An Osama bin Laden action figure is being auctioned off in the UK.
Yeah, they probably made that up just to make money on that doll. Probably all made up. The CIA never released it, but now all of a sudden it's released and the doll's being auctioned. That was just something to make money. Guaranteed. What? Yeah, it would have been a bestseller here. Yeah, absolutely. But this doll thing was probably made up as just as a thing to, you know, get people interested in buying this bloody doll.
US with a starting price of $2,500.
The CIA's hidden project was no longer hidden.
The doll is one of 3 figurines originally commissioned by the CIA to distribute to children in the Middle East in a bid to stop them joining Al-Qaeda.
But that only made the story stranger. No one seemed to know how a secret CIA doll ended up for sale.
It's not clear how auction house Nate D. Sanders procured the doll, but operators say the rare item comes with a letter of authenticity.
One doll eventually sold for over $11,000. Another was later sold for more than $6,000. The doll never reached the children it was designed for, but it showed how far the CIA was willing to go to destroy their enemy's image. This next chapter is about an intimate object that the CIA tried to turn into a weapon. The CIA's condom conspiracy. This
condom conspiracy. Okay.
CIA operation sounded like a childish prank, but it was serious. The goal was to embarrass enemy soldiers in a deeply personal way. And to do it, the CIA used something almost everyone has access to, a condom. In the 1950s, the CIA created a department called the Office of Policy Coordination. It was top secret. Their job was simple: find ways to weaken America's enemies without firing a shot. The idea was that you didn't always need to fight with physical weapons. Sometimes embarrassing the enemy could be just as effective. Soon the department...
What, babe?
Weaken your enemies without firing a shot.
Weaken your enemies without firing a shot. What about it?
Firing a shot, and they're talking about condoms.
I know, all right. I never thought of it. I'm just checking to see if Supergirl...
You definitely stop them from firing a shot with a condom.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't... Any of the films I wanted to watch are still not in HD yet, so... We'll just have to do Supernatural tonight. Yeah, that one's not going to bloody. That one always redirects me. Server 3, hold on. I'm going to redirect me every time as well. Sorry, I'm just checking something, guys. Nah, so it's, yeah, we'll do Supernatural. I mean, when is this going to come out in HD, man?
What?
The Odyssey's now out. Oh, it's got to be so mad to watch with Elliot Page as Ellen Page. No, Ellen Page as Elliot Page. Sorry. Let me just see if it's actually. Oh no, I think that's. This is really. Oh, it's released now, but I bet it won't be in HD. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Oh, definitely not in HD yet. So yeah, we'll watch a couple of episodes of Supernatural. Oh yeah, I did hear something come through, Baza.
I'm shocked that Argentina haven't called Spain colonizers, you know.
All right. What am I watching for? Okay, Instagram. Okay. Let me swap them links onto WhatsApp. Copy. Change them onto WhatsApp. I'll send them to Ricky. Hold on. 2 seconds, because I'll be able to get them up. Because I can't get straight up from this browser. This browser doesn't go to Messenger anymore. It's a pain in the butt.
That cop got a big pew pew.
It's pew pew. You mean a gun?
Oh,
Numpty. Pew pew.
might need it for them blooming
You think you're on TikTok?
Argentinian players. And they're a bit mental. They shouldn't get nothing. They should get a big fat fine and sent home.
Is that the same? Are both the same link, bro? Are they both the same link? Yeah, you gave me the link twice. Okay. I was looking. That's why it took me so long. Right now, I can get WhatsApp up and put it up that way. I'll get the link that way. Hold on. Yeah, you did. You sent it twice. Come on, hurry up, WhatsApp. What are you doing, WhatsApp? Hurry up. What the heck? WhatsApp? Hurry up. What's wrong with WhatsApp? Oh, come on, log in. It's because I've got a new phone. Log in. 2 secs, guys. I've got to bloody do all this crap. Scan the QR code, tap link to WhatsApp. I know.
I cry in, cry harder.
Right. Thank you. Continue. Use pen. Thank you. Right. Okay. Link phone number instead. What? Scan QR. Yeah, I did do. Come on. Hurry up. Come on. Right. It's loading my chats now. Link device. Continue. Continue. I don't need to link it. Continue. Thank you. Sorry about that. It's because I changed phone and all that. It changed. It logged out on the computer, so I had to QR code it and all that garbage. Right. So quick peek of this. Instagram. Oh, come on. Decline optional cookies. Just continue with Facebook, whatever. Oh, come on. Thank you. No Instagram. Okay, whatever. Just continue. No, just go back. Surely you let me see it anyway. Do I need to log in to see this?
Can you send them on Messenger?
What?
Can you get on Messenger
Yeah, why?
on your computer?
No, well, I can't. Hold on. What the heck is it doing? Hold on. Let's try again. Nah, it's all good. Right, log in. Use your Facebook account or log in or sign up. For instance, use my Facebook. Continue. Why wouldn't you just use my Facebook account? No Instagram account found. Can I not look at it without having to bloody make an Instagram account?
I've got an Instagram.
Right, just log in. I'm gonna have to log in. I'm gonna have to make an account, create an account. Come on.
The Oompa Loompa with the dead cat and his head walked in.
Right, okay, password, okay, no. Choose your own.
Donald Trump. I don't like him anymore. Kick rocks.
7 July 76. Oh, you guys ain't seeing this anyway. Nah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Full name. I probably made an Instagram account years ago, but Lord knows what it's. Username's PJ Pitterboy, that's fine. Submit.
One of the Spanish players doesn't want to shake his hand, you know.
Save. Now I need to enter the confirmation code. Bloody hell. Right. 2 secs till I get that.
Can you be arrested for refusing to shake the president's hand?
I don't know. I doubt it. Could you? Could you be refused? Nah, surely not. You wouldn't get arrested for refusing to shake the president's hand, would you?
I wouldn't shake it.
Right. Yes, well, just give me the code. Wrong one. Right. Instagram 324165. 324165. Come on. Come on. Decline all optional. No, not now. Is this what you were showing me, Baza? Or have I got to hold on? Let me just click the thing again. That link and see if it brings me elsewhere.
I sent you something the other day and it took you to a different thing. Off my TikTok, remember?
Yeah, they did. I know. There we go. That's what it is. Got you. I'll be done soon, like 3 hours. I probably won't still be on them, bro. I'm just doing 2 episodes of Supernatural tonight. But possibility in 3 hours I might be here, but I doubt it.
One of the refs
Roger.
stood on his tiptoes.
Right, so this is it. So now I've got an Instagram, guys. Bloody hell. So Osama bin Laden was recruited in CIA in 1976, the year I was born, by George H.W. Bush, 11th Director of Central Intelligence as Tim Osama. Dude, that's the same person. That is the same person. Have you seen this?
No.
Come and have a look. You
Bin
can
Laden.
yeah, look from across the TV. You can see it. This is the same dude. I think he was seeing this. I mean, especially, I forgot about this photograph. That they're the same person. That's Tim Osman. That's about Osama bin Laden. So he probably was a CIA operative. It probably was set up by the CIA. The whole thing, just a boogeyman, like you say. Aye, there's plenty of comments in there. What I mean, do you get videos on Instagram? Yeah. Reels, but it's reels, isn't it? It's reels, isn't it? Why can't you hear shit? Oh. Okay, so you can. Okay, cool. So now I could check Instagram now and again, see if there's anything comes up on that, or if anybody says anything on Instagram, I can go check it. I think I've had an account back in the day, but I don't know what I opened it with. I mean, a long time ago when it first came out. Anyway, back to it. Nice one, Baza.
Came up with a plan, but it sounded like a bad joke.
The plan was to distribute American military-grade condoms, size...
Forgot to put the link in for anybody who wants to come in, if they do. Totally forgot. Bloody halfway through the stream. Forgot to put the link in. Oh. Pin. Is it pinned? Right, it's pinned.
Extra large, but mark them as medium and somehow smuggle or scatter.
They're extra large, but they mark them as medium? What is that, to make men think they're smaller than what they are? That makes weird sense.
Scatter them into the Soviet Union.
The plan had 3 steps. Step 1, buy thousands of extra large condoms. Step 2, change the labels on the boxes from extra large to medium. Step 3, drop the mislabeled boxes in enemy territory. The planners predicted what would happen next. A Soviet soldier finds the packet. He reads the label. He sees the size, maybe even tries it on. Then he starts comparing himself to American men.
The hope that Soviet men would encounter them and think, dear God, this is what American men consider average? And then spiral into self-doubt.
It was supposed to create deep...
Wow. Really? Because of dick size, it would make other men feel inferior to other men because of dick size when it comes to war? I doubt it. When it comes to maybe trying to get the woman or whatever, they're going to maybe feel inferior. But when it comes to war, come on. Psyop 101. Right, exactly, David. That's bullshit. That's got to be bullshit.
Seated personal insecurity.
The idea was to undermine Soviet morale by implying that American men were physically superior.
It was a childish plan, but the CIA...
How does having a big wilbert make you physically superior? I mean, you might have a big wilbert and a really skinny, frail body, or a big, fat, huge body. You know, how would that big dick make you superior? That's stupid. So stupid. It would only be simpletons that thought that way. Oh, I've got a bigger dick than you, so I'm better than you. What? No, you were just born with genetics different from mine. You got a bigger willy. You're probably part Nephilim or part Al-Zut. I don't know. I think the Al-Zut were part Nephilim since they were mainly prominent all the time.
They felt that morale could be attacked in small ways. For some reason, the plan was never carried out, but it was a kind of idea that was too ridiculous to forget. People around the agency kept talking about it. It became an inside joke. Decades later, the files were...
Can you blame them? If this was a true thing, do you blame them for not carrying it out? CIA's declassified files reveal Cold War era plans involving condoms, mind control, fake psychic experiments. Yeah, there was definitely fake psychic experiments going on. Like what was it? I talked to goats.
Declassified. And the internet laughed about how this insane operation almost happened. This next chapter is about 6 Americans who were being hunted by thousands of people in a city. So the CIA had to come up with an outrageous plan. The CIA's most bizarre rescue mission. This rescue mission involved one man with a briefcase. 6 people were trapped in a very dangerous country, and the CIA needed to get them out. But these people couldn't run or fight, so they had to build an entire escape plan around a lie. Create a fake Hollywood movie. It happened in 1979. Iran was going through a revolution. The citizens just overthrew their ruler, known as the Shah. To many Iranians, the Shah was a tyrant, and they blamed the US for helping him stay in power for decades. When the Shah was overthrown, he fled to America. But Iranians wanted him sent back to face justice. The situation was already tense. Then the US gave the Shah asylum. That decision poured fuel on the fire. To many Iranians, America was protecting their enemy.
America is being accused of aiding and abetting the hated exiled dictator.
Protesters burned American flags and chanted in the streets. Soon, the anger reached another level. A mob stormed.
Who cares about burning the flag? It's a bloody piece of cloth. That's it. Who cares?
Stormed the US embassy in Iran. Any American caught inside could be detained, interrogated, or executed. Dozens of US citizens were captured in minutes, but the mob didn't get everyone. During the chaos, 6 Americans slipped out of the embassy. They ran through back alleys hiding from protesters, but they were trapped in Iran, surrounded by thousands of people who wanted to hurt them. Hours later, the 6 Americans found a place to hide. They went to the home of the Canadian ambassador in Iran. He took them in immediately, knowing what it would cost him if they were discovered. But they couldn't stay there forever. Iran's new government wanted every missing American found. He deployed the Revolutionary Guards to round up any American personnel that may have escaped into the city. The 6 were being hunted.
They're literally going from house to house to house.
The 6 Americans discussed their options.
YT real crime. Okay, I thought it was maybe a 60 minutes thing.
Messy crying like a baby.
Yeah. Oh well.
Pictures.
Shame.
For leaving the country. They couldn't just walk into an airport and fly home. They had American passports, so they could be arrested at the airport. They also couldn't drive out of the country. They would be stopped at a checkpoint or border. There was no clean way out. That's when the CIA became involved. The best spies in the world were given this assignment: find a way to get the 6 Americans out safely. CIA agents came up with many cover stories.
Could they be school teachers? Well, the schools are all closed. Could they be technicians from the oil field?
None of the ideas seemed convincing. Then a CIA officer named Tony Mendez came up with a unique idea. What if the 6 Americans posed as a Canadian film crew? The idea solved several problems at once. Wow. They could say they came to Iran to scout locations for a movie, and it explained why 6 foreigners were leaving the country as a group. The timing also worked in their favor.
The cultural sector of the new Iranian government still wants to attract foreign currency. That includes film investment.
It was the perfect cover story, but there was one problem. The Iranians could check if the movie was real, so the CIA had to make a fake film look like a real Hollywood production. First, they needed a movie script. The CIA bought the rights to a script called Argo. It was a sci-fi story that was similar to Star Wars. Then they created a fake production company called Studio 6. They even rented an office and installed a working phone.
I wonder why they used the number 6.
Line.
They got signs made for the doors.
Studio 6. So 666 in that picture, that right there. 666. Do you think that was intentional? 3 6s on the screen? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? And it even says it in letters. 6 and in words. 6, 6, and 6. That was probably a shot taken intentionally to get their symbology out there and get their numerology out there. 666, the number of the beast. Well, yeah, you know the one. It's actually the number of a man.
Studio 6. Tony did the artwork for a piece that appeared in Variety.
On paper, Studio 6 was a working film company. The next step was the most dangerous. Someone had to fly into Iran and walk the 6 Americans out in person. Tony Mendez flew into Iran pretending to be a Canadian movie
6 Americans.
Producer. He got through the airport. Then he made his way to the Canadian ambassador's house. He met with 6 Americans.
He probably made it over 33 borderlines.
And laid out the plan. He gave each of them a Canadian passport with a new identity.
33 different instructions. 11 different motives.
But paper wasn't enough. If anyone asked questions, they had to answer perfectly. They needed to know their fake name, their fake jobs, and everything about the fake movie.
And they had to study scripts, they had to study backgrounds, they had to sound like they could convincingly carry out the role they were supposed to carry out.
Once they could answer without hesitating, there was nothing left to prepare. They had to get through the airport. The day finally came. Tony and the 6 Americans walked into the Tehran airport. They were carrying Canadian documents with fake identities. They made it through the first security check, but they still had to pass immigration. Some of their documents were forged. One careful look was all it would take, but they were lucky.
He grabbed our passports, pulled the cards out, handed them back to us, didn't even look at us at all.
The group made it through immigration. Then there was a delay with the flight.
We are sorry to inform you that Swiss Air Flight 363 will be delayed due to mechanical.
Flight what?
Inform you that Swiss
3, 6, and 3. 6 in the middle of 2 3s. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. 3 S's, that probably means something as well. But yeah, it's weird that all these numbers are always out there, isn't it? 3, 6, and 3. With a 6 in the middle of 3s. Weird.
Air Flight 363 will be delayed due to mechanical problems.
But eventually the flight was called. They boarded the plane and took off. They were out of Iran. For the next 17 years, the CIA kept its role in the rescue hidden. Then in 1997, the agency declassified the files. Only then did the world learn the truth. The rescue was so impressive that Hollywood actually made a movie about it. They called it
Argo, obviously.
Argo. This next CIA operation was a...
I haven't actually watched Argo. Never watched that one. I don't know if it's any good. I mean, it says Oscar Best Picture and BAFTA Award winner. I don't know. DJ, pump the brakes. You might go full RV. Hey, don't say that. Jono might be listening. Nah, never go full RV.
Disaster because one of the men involved was secretly working for the enemy. The CIA's impossible secret tunnel.
Oh, look, guys, it's chapter 6. He must be confirming it. He must be confirming.
This CIA operation was a real-life Mission Impossible. It involved digging a secret tunnel under enemy territory where getting caught meant execution. That alone made it dangerous. Then one of the men who helped plan it turned out to be a traitor. He leaked the whole operation before it even started. The mission was called Operation Gold. It happened in Berlin in 1954. At the time, Americans and the Soviet Union were deep in the Cold War. Both sides were spying on each other non-stop. And Berlin...
What was with them stupid satellite things just floating without balloons? What the heck?
Was one of the most important places for spies. The city was packed with soldiers, diplomats, and informants from multiple countries.
And you've got British, American, and Soviet spies all flocking to the city.
What, babe?
Donald Trump, they're trying to get him out while they take a picture.
Oh, what now?
Spain are trying to lift the cup and Donald Trump stood there looking.
What, is he watching it?
No, he's there.
He's actually there at the match?
Yeah.
What the heck does he want? What does he like football? I doubt it.
Donald Trump has no place in football.
There's no place in bloody politics. Nobody has any place in politics.
He got their red card. One of the American players got a red card.
Yeah.
To stop the
I'm going to tell the guys we've got to say.
To stop the player from getting a ban, which is what normally happens. Donald Trump got in touch with FIFA because he's corrupt. Dave can't stand that. Umpa. I used to like him as well. I love the fact that Messi's crying, though. Not gonna lie. Big up Spain.
What?
Big up Spain. And England fans weren't allowed to take flags or nothing that had anything political on. They weren't. You know, like, weren't allowed to sing Keir Starmer's
Granny Hammer. Wanker.
Wanker. They weren't allowed to sing that. They weren't allowed. English fans weren't allowed to take flags for anything political on. But Argentina can hold up things saying the Falklands are Argentina. They're not. They're British.
Oh, I've just seen myself in the camera there. I have lost a lot of weight. I've still got a bit to go. But I've lost a lot of weight. I just see myself walking back to the camera on the YouTube side because the YouTube side's a little bit behind. You know what I mean? I've just seen myself walking in the camera. I've definitely lost a lot of weight. Don't know what I weigh in it. I'm too scared to weigh myself in case I haven't lost as much as I think. But I think I've lost about 2.5, 3 stone, which is 42 pound, about that. Yeah, that's exactly that. It was on about to Bazda on Messenger. He was on about pounds, and I was like, yeah, but we go one further and we go stone as well, because it was on about 16 ounces in a pound, but there's 14 pound in a stone. They all go together. I don't understand why you guys don't use stone when pounds and stone, when ounces, pounds, and stone go together. They're part of the same medium. You know what I mean? I don't understand why you don't use stone. I don't use kilograms, even though we're all metric over here also. I don't use kilograms. I'm imperial when it comes to weight and height, but metric when you're talking and distance, but metric when you measuring stuff, you know, and stuff like that. I mean, in your top metric at school, and money is metric, you know, but in general, we still use imperial a lot. But it's more like the other Europeans that use the metric, the kilograms and stuff. I mean, when I lift weights, I'll use kilograms, unless it's just pounds they've got there. But in general, I'll use kilograms. I know what I'm doing when I'm lifting weights in kilograms. You know, I know if it's a pound, then it's near enough half a kilogram, maybe just over half a kilogram. So I know how to kind of work it out. But in general, if I'm in the gym, I would use kilograms. Any other time, I use, you know, stone in pounds when it comes to weight and that. Mad. Anyway. Continue.
To try to get their hands on any sort of information that can give their country just a little bit of an edge.
Then American and British spies heard something. Soviet commanders in Berlin stopped using radios for sensitive calls.
Radio communications were easily intercepted, and ciphers and...
So they used Morse code, but Morse code was so easy to work out because there's only bloody 26 letters. It's so easy to work out.
Codes could be cracked, as evidenced during the Second World War.
Instead, they switched to underground phone lines. The Soviets believed those lines couldn't be touched. They were wrong. If the CIA could tap into those cables, they could hear Soviet military plans in real time. The problem was reaching them. The cables were underground in an area watched by the Soviets, so the CIA came up with a plan. They would dig a tunnel under Berlin and reach the cables from below. It was risky, so almost no one was told about it. Only a tiny circle of people knew about the plan, and one person in that circle was working for the other side. Before a single shovel touched the ground, the plan was laid out in secret meetings. One of the men in those meetings was George Blake. George was a British intelligence officer. He was also a double agent. Years earlier, he read books about communism and switched sides.
Having decided he wanted to work against his own agency and country, he handed a note to his captors offering his services as a spy.
George pretended to be loyal to Britain and America, but every secret that crossed his desk was passed to the Soviet Union. So when George found out about the secret tunnel, he handed those notes to his Soviet contact. That left the Soviets with a choice. If they blew up the tunnel right away, it would be obvious someone tipped them off. So instead, the Soviets sat on what they knew.
The Soviets made a decision to allow the tunnel to be built.
But they were waiting for the right time to strike. The Americans and British moved forward with the operation. They built a warehouse on top to hide the entrance of the tunnel. From there, crews dug straight towards Soviet cables. Once the tunnel was finished, they installed listening equipment to tap the phone lines. For nearly a year, the CIA and British intelligence...
They allowed them to do it. To me, it sounds like it was set up between them both in the first place.
Eavesdropped on thousands of Soviet phone calls. The mission looked like a huge success, but it really wasn't. The Soviets knew they were being listened to, so the calls that mattered most were never made on that line at all. In 1956, the Soviets decided it was time. They made it look like they discovered the tunnel by accident.
The Soviets discovered the tunnel after heavy rains revealed the cables on the streets of East Berlin.
Then they invited the press to see the tunnel. They hoped the scandal would embarrass the Americans, but it backfired. Reporters weren't outraged, they were impressed.
Other Western nations are not downtrodden at the discovery. They're impressed by the technology. They're impressed that we were capable of something quite so bold.
Meanwhile, the CIA still had no idea that George Blake was a double agent that sold them out from day one. 5 years later, the truth came out. In 1961, some Soviet spies defected and revealed that George Blake was working for them. If
you're called George Blake, it's obvious you're a double agent. That's just a double agent name. Georgie Blakey, boy. Sounds like a double agent, doesn't it?
was arrested.
He was tried, found guilty of spying, and sent to prison for a total of 42 years.
Only then did the CIA finally piece it together. Operation Gold was doomed before it even began. In 2007, the CIA declassified files about the operation.
While the CIA declassifies a report on the top secret mission in 2007, it has never fully disclosed the intelligence gathered.
They reviewed 2007, the year before the bust again, you know, getting people ready just to soak this garbage up, you know.
Revealed how the tunnel was.
A lot of people unemployed, got unemployed, not then. A lot of people suffering, you know what I mean, financially, just at home. They'll be on the internet, won't they, checking this stuff out.
Built, but they never shared what they actually heard on those Soviet phone lines. These declassified CIA stories are strange, but they're also a warning. Powerful people can make secret choices that affect real lives. So my friends, don't trust what you're told.
Well, exactly. Don't trust what you're told, 100%. Don't trust anything you're told. Needs to be checked out. Like, a lot of these things could be true, but they could all be bullshit. The whole lot could be bullshit.
By a government, not by what's trending on your Instagram feed. Do the research yourself, because the truth doesn't always go viral. Visual event.
Truth doesn't always go viral, but the truth is always of the Lord. You know, because there's nothing that the Lord does in darkness, and there's nothing that anybody does in darkness that won't come to light.
Sure.
Visual event.
Wait, before you go,
Right, we've got about half an hour left on the YouTube side. Let's see if we can find anything in my watch later list. See, Andrew Tate's been arrested and getting taken back to the UK. Andy's brother, Christian Tate. Nah, I'm not going to cover that. This is what I'm talking about. I've saved this one here. You can see it, can't you? Yeah, worst on the Passion versus the Drake, whatever Bible. You think the Passion Translation is bad? This Bible is worse, and that was 5 hours ago. So I might cover that on Tuesday. This one on Tuesday. I need to get a Bible stream out though. I'm on twice on Tuesday, possibly, but possibly not. Might be on tomorrow. Don't know. We'll see. It might be on the afternoon tomorrow. Hold on. Yeah, I could be on the afternoon tomorrow because I'm not staying up. I'm not doing a movie night. I'm doing a couple of episodes of Supernatural, so it won't take me too late because we're just about to hit midnight in 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So this one, I'll possibly do it tomorrow night. No, sorry. This one Tuesday, but tomorrow I want to do a Bible stream. We ain't done one in weeks. So we've got Jeremiah and Ezra, but the two books of Esdras in that one. But I think we need to carry on with Jeremiah for now. We ain't done Jeremiah in a little while. I think we did Ezra before Jeremiah, the two Ezras. I'm just going to call it Ezra, but not the Ezra that's in canonical Bible, the two that's not, that used to be canonical. I think. Yeah, they used to be in the King James, I'm sure. So yeah, we could do that one tomorrow night. It's quite a long one, 1 hour and 17. Because the Passion, we haven't even covered the Passion Translation, but I'm sure we'll see some of it in this. So yeah, I've saved that one. Anyway, let me look at my watch later. See what we got. That can't be too long. I want to do this one as well. Inside Germany's real life zombie outbreak with Tyler Oliveira. Not that I like him. And I want to do the Undergoes Heretic. I caught Savile. Now I'm outing his BBC cronies. So that might be interesting. Say default. Okay, expose the dark truth about Britain's vape and barbershop invasion. 11 minutes.
Oh, that's what I was telling you about.
What? Oh, no, hold on. I want to do the Muslim woman enforces Sharia law to this Western woman in Turkey. Let's do that one. 15 minutes. What, babe?
That's what I was telling you about grooming gangs.
Aye.
In vape shops.
Right. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Of course, they're being used for something. You know, they're not selling vapes. They're not selling vapes, that's for sure. And some of the barber shops ain't getting any blooming people doing haircuts, one every now and again. How are they staying open? You know, so they're laundering, they're probably, I don't know, trafficking, all sorts of things. You know, but we'll do the Sharia law one first. Muslim woman enforces Sharia law. Right, let me just change quickly the title. Well, add to the title. Woman and forces
Argentina lost to their colonizers.
Sharia.
But
what?
Argentina lost to their colonizers.
Yeah, I know, baby.
Okay.
Woman enforces Sharia law on Western woman. I don't want to say Western woman. I'm going to say white woman. White woman. Don't care. Why? Why not? White woman. I don't care. I don't care. Why can't I say it? She's a white woman, so why not?
Not allowed to say that.
What? That she's white?
No.
I don't care. I don't care. It's done now.
What's your own ethnicity?
Right, so I need to take that part of the title and put it on Rumble side as well. Sorry, guys, give me a sec. Edit. And save. Right.
Oh my days.
What? Oh my days. What?
Copper got there about 10 minutes after a member of the public caught the thief.
Really?
Oh.
Right.
It was an invader that robbed.
What the heck? Why has it brought me there? Oh, it's because I know why. Idiot.
Hey, it's not found. I'm really rude.
Should be that one. Is it? What? Oh, I know. That's it. Huh. Say again.
A wagon.
Right, let's do this. Muslim man, demons manifesting after we talked with him about Jesus. No doubt.
Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
That's it. You mentioned Jesus, the demons will come out in them, man. The demons will come out in them without a doubt. Without a doubt. Let me get rid of the chat so we can see our man in the corner.
Καλή στο πρόσωπο φυσικά.
Κοιτάξτε,
του απατεώνα αυτό όπως βλέπετε εδώ.
σε τόσο κόσμο.
Ναι, ναι.
I am a preacher of the gospel. Watch this. Watch this.
See that preacher of the gospel getting arrested, probably for preaching the gospel in the street.
There is no offense being committed here.
I'm actually Pakistani, so
death to America.
Yeah, death to America. As the Iranians say.
Yeah, hell yeah. But not death to England?
No, because like England's already dead.
No, this video was
See that? Death to America. What, not to England? No, because England's already dead. But yet he's sitting there, hold on, with an England top on. With an England top on. Says England's already dead. Death to America. No, but no, not death to England. No, because they're already dead. But he's got an England top on. Pakistani with an England top on. A bit of a, I think he's a bit confused about who he is and where he's from. He might have been born in England, but obviously he adheres to his Pakistani religion.
A dog born in a stable isn't a horse.
I know.
Yeah, hell yeah. But not death to England?
No, because like England's already dead.
Now, this video was taken in Turkey. As you can see, there's two girls walking with short skirts. She stops them, and then she starts lecturing them.
It's nothing to do with it. If they are not anything to do with their religion, why the hell should it bother this woman? Why should it bother if they are not part of their religion and they're not trying to convert her? Why should they adhere to what they believe? And this is in Turkey. There is some Christians in Turkey, obviously, but it is a Muslim, mainly a Muslim country now.
About their skirt, and she's getting shoved. Slowly after, a woman sees the same thing. How you doing? This is Sahar TV, and welcome to The West Has Fallen Part 41. In today's video, I will display footage from all around the world proving that the West is slowly collapsing. The first video that we have is coming to us from the United States. This individual moved from the UK to the United States. Let's see what he thinks about the West.
What would Gandhi say about you wearing that shirt?
I mean, I have a lot of feelings about colonialism. I'm actually Pakistani, so colonialism aside, it's nice to be wearing the England shirt. Even though I've lived in the US like almost half my life.
I'll never wear an America shirt.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
So Turkey's 99% Muslim, not 0.5% Christian. So not even 1% are Christian. So there's a couple.
Shirt sucks.
So look at him. Got a completely English accent, but he calls himself Pakistani, you know? So if he calls himself that, then go there and live there. You know what I mean? Go there and live there. If you're Pakistani, I mean, he's obviously wasn't born in Pakistan, you know, unless he came here when he was 1, then he'd get an English accent. But he calls himself as a Pakistani, but he's wearing England top and saying England's already dead. What the hell? I mean, I'm not even English, but I understand that that's a contradiction. That's a paradox.
They're already AI messy crying.
No, they've already AI'd and crying, no doubt.
Because I did a post and I used the song Don't Cry For Me Argentina. And so is everyone else.
So this guy's a little confused about who he is, I think.
Death to America.
Yeah, death to America. As the Iranians say.
Yeah, hell yeah.
While he's standing in America with an England top on. So England's already dead, but death to America. While he's standing in America. What the hell?
But not death to England?
No, because like England's already dead.
What would Gandhi say about?
No, because England is already dead. What does it mean that it's already dead? That it looks the way it looks right now. Wow. So that means that the United States is expecting to look like the UK according to their eyes?
Right.
That's not a good look. This footage did not take place in Iran. It took place in New York City under Zor.
You are kidding me. Look. Iranian flag all over the... Is that... No, sorry. Palestinian flag. Is it Palestinian flag? Palestinian flag all over the bloody underground. With an American flag stuck bang in the middle of it.
I would say I have sympathy, but I don't.
It is for who?
The people in New York, they saw what Sadiq Khan.
Oh, I know.
And they still voted him in.
Sadiq Khan? You mean Zohan
Mandani? Yeah, but they seen what Sadiq Khan has done to London.
Oh, I see.
They still voted a Muslim in.
Yeah, I know.
So they think that we're behind them. That America's about 10 years behind us. When it comes to the invasion of Islam.
Yeah, no, but they used to be in front of us when it came to movies, clothes, stuff like that. I know, babe.
But in 10 years, we warned you.
What do you mean in 10 years? It's happening quicker than that. It's happening now in America.
10 years behind us.
No, it's happening now, babe.
Sadiq Khan's been mayor of London for 10
No,
years.
but I'm saying this is happening now.
You don't know.
Anyway, Palestinian flags all over the place. Ridiculous. In New York.
They're everywhere.
In New York.
It's literally like a virus.
I know.
Mamdani, what in the world are we seeing here? This is the Islamic Republic of Iran's flag on the New York City metro system. One of the biggest enemies of the United States.
It's Iranian flag. Why is the Palestinian and Iranian flag the same?
No.
Hold on.
An Iranian flag, a real Iranian flag, has a lion or a sun.
Polish.
And a lion, I think it is, in the middle.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, the flag, the Palestine flag's got a triangle at the side. Yeah. So this is an Iranian flag. It's got a sickle type thing.
Was it not got
A hammer.
writing in it?
It's got like the Fred Perry things that go around there, and then like a hammer thing in the middle. Hold on, Iranian. Let me just
The Iranian regime flag is the same as the normal Iranian flag. It's just got Arabic writing.
So no, it's this one. There is one with the lion. That's the one. But this, it's not this. It's the main one. It's the main one. The one you're talking about. Hold on, where's it going?
The one with Arabic writing is the one they use predominantly in Iran now, because obviously the IRG took over.
Right. So the current official flag of Iran consists of 3 equal horizontal stripes, green, white, and red. And that's the one that I'm looking at on the train. It features the stylized red national emblem of the Islamic Republic in the center. Emblem of Islamic Republic in the center, flanked by the phrase Allah Akbar. Great is God, written 22 times in white Kufic script along the inner edge. I didn't realize that was Arabic writing along that edge, but yeah, it has got that. And then you've got the one next to it with a lion in the kind of, it looks like a bloody bow and arrow, but it's not. No, it's a sword. A curved sword.
Mandani and that looked the Ayatollah.
God is great, but not their God, because their God is Satan.
Alan Snackbar.
Yeah, Alan Snackbar.
Make it make sense. There's absolutely nothing better than celebrating the 4th of July in Chicago like this.
That's the Palestinian flag. My bad. I just recognize that they look kind of Islamic. You know what I mean? They're very similar. They've got the stripes. Free Palestine. Shut your mouth. It's never. What do you mean free Palestine?
I've got another word that begins with S. You can put for the
Free Palestine. Palestine's not even a bloody. They think that Palestinians have always been there. It's a country mixed with other countries, people in there. They think it's always been a state, and it hasn't. It hasn't.
To remember, the people that walk around with that flag are dumb.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And they go, free Palestine from the river to the sea. They don't know the river and they don't know the sea. You know what I mean?
From the river to the sea, Israel will be free.
Yeah, well, it's the River Jordan. And what's the sea?
The Red Sea.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than praising the Free Palestine movement that seeks to destroy Western ideology, Western democracy, the United States, Israel. Nothing represents 4th of July more than this. This Islamist right here was climbing on this pole to remove some flags from our site. Watch this. He's probably going to remove the Palestinian flag next.
Say again, mate. No, it's not the Red Sea. Sorry, it's not the Red Sea. It's the Mediterranean Sea bit.
That's what you said.
Yeah, sorry. I said yes to that, didn't I? It's Mediterranean Sea. River. No, it's Mediterranean Sea. I don't know why I said yes to that.
From the river to the sea, England.
Yeah, it's the River Jordan to the Mediterranean. I don't know why I said I said yes to that, because I know it's the Mediterranean.
Oh.
Look at that.
After this.
Idiot.
There. Brother, what about the Palestinian flag? It's right there.
Take them all down. Take them all down. They mean nothing. They're just being disrespectful, obviously. But flags mean nothing to me, but obviously they're being disrespectful by doing that.
He never touched the Palestinian flag. Why is that? Because that's the goal of Islamists, to destroy the West and keep Islam.
Right.
Beautiful representation. This video right here is of Pope Leo shaking the hands of newly arrived immigrants.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, I'm not surprised that the Pope's bloody shaking hands with them. You know what I mean? They've shook hands with evolution. They've shook hands with the devil. So, you know, why wouldn't they shake hands with this?
Thank you so much for coming to the store. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for coming. Yes, we accept your open arms.
I mean, how can a religion say that evolution happened, the Big Bang happened, but attributed to God when God said he spoke it into existence? Don't get it. I mean, he's obviously, his Bible must say something different from mine.
Oh dear.
Please, come. Yes. That right here is weakness.
Yep.
Weakness.
Did someone just say Allah Akbar to the Pope? Listen. I'm sure he said Allah Akbar to the Pope.
Weakness.
Hold on. Something like that. It was along that lines. Sorry, babe.
They've got a Muslim prayer room.
Who was? In the Vatican?
Yeah.
A Muslim prayer room.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that says everything. That says everything. Right at the head of the snake, probably.
Oh, there's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. And one child. Oh my God. We should see far more children and far more women.
Exactly. It was all men and three women, one child. 4 women, 1 child, was it?
Oh my God. There's two. There's three.
Oh,
there's 4.
4 women, 1 child. Loads and loads of men. You should be seeing more women and children. He's right. He's right. What, babe? What about it?
It wasn't working on my phone.
Well, it's working here. If it slows down, you can tell it. You'll certainly tell on YouTube. If it slows down, I need to take my. I was going to say when it does, though, I have to take my phone and that off of it just in case, because the stream goes haywire. Actually, it's a TV
and
off.
one child. Oh.
Is it off though? Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. We should see far more children and far more women than the men we have seen on those boats. Something smells fishy. This individual right here is a Muslim. They're having a debate on TikTok, I think, between Islam and Christianity, and he decided to say this.
You know your IP address. I'm coming to you and I'm gonna unalive you in Melbourne, Australia.
So he's threatening someone, saying he's got to come to them and unalive them. So he's adhering to TikTok rules by saying unalive, but threatening someone. How much of a contradiction is that? What a dick. What an absolute asshole. Jay the Legend. There's loads of these people on TikTok. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna unalive you.
Don't do that, brother.
Come on, bro. Did you get the clip? Do you want me to do it again?
It shows you how it shows you how their brain's wired or not wired at all. You know, cross wiring.
Okay, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Go.
Put the camera down. Put the camera down a little bit and say it again.
Well, it shows you what the religion's all about. I'll come and kill you. There you go. You don't believe in Allah, I'm going to come and kill you. If you don't believe, or if you don't give me some spondoolies.
Say it. Shisha, you are in Australia. Behave yourself before I unalive.
So peaceful. He knows her IP address.
He looks like someone that drinks to me. His eyes look very drunk to me. And if he's a Muslim, then that's haram. That's haram.
or his IP address, and he's going to come and unalive him. Unalive is kill. Yeah,
Yes,
that's what we just
exactly,
witnessed.
kill.
Probably because it turned into a heated debate, right? Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Hey, just a small break before you continue. I'm an independent creator, and if you'd like to support my work and support this YouTube channel, please make sure to support Nation is appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's continue with the video. This
Here's
immigrant
RTV.
immigrated to Finland, but she absolutely can't stand the fact that there's so many Finns around her. Watch this.
Here, just Finns and Finns and Finns, and everywhere you look, they're just Finns. So it's a bit difficult to blend in here. But I think that's something that is solvable in the near future because more and more immigrants are coming here, and it's good for the society here. It's just
It is super difficult blending and meshing with the Finns.
They don't assimilate. They don't blend in. They don't integrate properly.
Multiculturalism is the biggest lie ever.
Well, it is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sharing your culture, but when it comes to multiculturalism, it doesn't really work. Some cultures can work together, but not them all. Not them all. Some cultures do. Some.
It does not work.
Some cultures
We are a
work.
country of one culture.
Yeah, but you can still appreciate someone else's culture.
Yeah, in their country. I think.
Yes, but we still take part in other people's cultures. We do. But I'm just saying they don't people cultures like this don't integrate, they don't assimilate.
No, it gets rid of our culture.
It doesn't I'll never get rid of my culture. It's always in my head.
But no problem whatsoever. In a few years, we're going to be a lot more immigrants living in this country, so it's going to get solved on its own.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So the problem is not to integrate, it's to bring more people that look like you and act like you?
Right.
That's not the way. That's not the way. That's a way to destroy the country. This incident took place in Canada. In a second, you'll see a visibly Jewish man. There's a guy behind him, and he gets attacked only for looking Jewish.
Just because he had one of them hats on. Why? There's no need for it. Even if you don't like Jews. Why? Why do that? Idiot. What an idiot.
That is ridiculous.
And now he's running. I wonder if there was a few more.
And this
Jews
guy's
around
not
the corner
necessarily a
chasing
Muslim. He looked like a white nationalist. And in this video right here, you could have seen the same vehicle speeding up like crazy, almost running into these people.
Madness.
This individual right here is Muslim. This individual right here is a pastor. This video took place in Texas. Have a look.
I bind you. I forbid your operation. Allah Akbar. Hatred. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
Look at the manifestation in him, man. Look at him. What an absolute ass. He's sitting there going, Allah Akbar. I mean, it means God is great. Yes, God is great, but not their God. Not their God. Does it mean God is great? Allah Akbar? Yeah, God is great. Not their God. God is absolutely great, but not your God, bro. Not your God. And this guy, Christian, just praying for him while he's doing Allah Akbar. Just praying for him.
Of course you don't. I love Jesus too. I love Jesus too. I love Jesus.
No, you don't. You don't know Jesus. You know a version of Jesus that you guys made up. Well, or Muhammad, whoever, you know, but you don't know Jesus. That's the wrong Jesus, I'm telling you. It's not the same Jesus we worship.
Jesus too. You agree that Allah Akbar is God? No. Of course he is. You just told me. Why do you keep changing your mind? You just told me.
In the beginning was a word, and the word was with God, and God was
And the word in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. She got tongue-tied there. Blacks always gets tongue-tied in that one.
the word was with God, and the word is God.
I mean, look at in his eyes. Do you see? This guy looks like he's exuding love. This guy is exuding hate. Look at the state of him. Look at the state of him. If you do not love, if you don't love, you don't know God. For God is love. Simple as that.
Jesus loves Robin. Yes, Jesus.
Can somebody tell me why is he getting so riled up?
Right.
Why is it getting so riled up? They're speaking about Christianity. They're allowed to do so. It's a Christian country. What's the problem? He just removed his shirt. Why? I don't know. Maybe to prove that Islam is peaceful, that Allah is peaceful. That's the way, guys. That's the way.
Loves him. Yes, Jesus loves Robin.
Allah tells me so. I love you. I love you too. Thank you.
Yeah, that's just words coming from him, though. He's saying, I love you too, but you're sitting there with hateful eyes. You don't. That's words. That's speaking out the side of your mouth.
How can 3 be 1? How can 3 be 1? It's very simple. You're 3. Are you in elementary? You are spirit, soul, and body. You're 3 but 1. That's how he can do it. Let me ask you something. Praise the Lord. Are you still in elementary? Praise the Lord. You haven't gone to first grade, have you? Praise the Lord. You still haven't love you. Jesus loves you. I love Jesus too. Is the word. How many times do I have to tell you that I love Jesus? You are 3 but 1. Let me ask you something. You are 3 but 1. Let me ask you something. You are spirit, soul, and body. Jesus is the word. Yeah, of course he is. That's why God said, the word was with God, and he was. And the word was God. Yes, of course, because the word is God.
Right. Sorry. Here's the verse I was on about. 1 John 4:7 onwards. Am I sharing this? Yeah. Right. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God, and everyone that loveth is born of God, and knoweth God. He that loveth knoweth not God. Sorry, he that loveth not knoweth not God. God is love. In this was manifest the love of God towards us, because that God sent his only begotten Son into the world that we might live through him. Herein is love, not that we loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sins. Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought also to love one another. No man hath seen God at any time. If we love one another, God dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us. Hereby know we that dwell in him, and he in us, because he hath given us the Son. I'm reading this in King James. I should have read it in New King James. But yeah, that was my point here earlier on. Where is it? He that loveth not knoweth not God. Let me put it in King James, New King James Version. He who does not love does not know God, for God is love. That's what I was trying to say, basically. Fundamentally, that's the one. Back.
This pastor showed him respect and compassion, and this guy got mellowed down. That's the difference between a violent ideology and a peaceful one. This individual right here tried to set a church on fire in New York City. Have a look.
What an asshole.
This is the person that threw it, and this is what he looks like.
Yeah, I'd say he's Muslim, wouldn't you? Not judging a book by its cover or anything.
During a live broadcast from Greece, this individual, asylum seeker, fake asylum seeker, is trying to steal and succeeding from this old lady. Watch.
Ναι. Το έχουμε καλεί στο πρόσωπο φυσικά. Κοιτάξτε, απατεώνα αυτό όπως βλέπετε εδώ. Σε τόσο κόσμο. Ναι. Μπροστά στην κάμερα που το καταγράφει. Ναι. Ο Γιώργος ετοιμάζεται εδώ να βγει στον αέρα. Ξεκλάσματα αυτό. Περπατάει αμένος σιγά-σιγά. Ναι.
Caught in 4K. Ladies and gentlemen, caught in 4K. Wow.
It doesn't look like 4K to me. But he's certainly caught.
Wow. I'm sure they're pleased to have these people in their country. This British Christian preacher was arrested in the UK.
I am a preacher of the gospel. Watch this. Watch this. There is no offense being committed here. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Listen. You repent and believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and you'll be saved. You repent and believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and you'll be saved. You know what? This is an utter disgrace in this nation. An utter. I've not assaulted anyone. No, I have not assaulted anyone. Take these off now. Take these off now in the name of Jesus.
This immigrant right here entered a mobile repair shop in Italy. He couldn't pay the price that the seller asked him to. He named his own price. The seller refused. So he left the store in anger, smashing things. Watch this.
See that Christian was just preaching, he was getting arrested. Look, Jesus said it. For nations will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginnings of sorrow. Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you, and will be hated, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. And then many will be offended, will betray one another, and will hate one another. Then many false prophets will rise up and deceive many, and because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. But he who endures to the end shall be saved. And the gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. So it says here we're going to be persecuted. Hold on, actually, that was tribulations, but let's see. No scripture, persecuted. Where else? We got it. Matthew 10, 22. Let's do Matthew 10, 22. Matthew 10, 22. Right. Right, it's Matthew 10, 22. Well, 21 onwards. Now brother will deliver up brother to death, and father his child, and children will rise up against parents and cause them to be put to death. And you will be hated by all for my name's sake, but he who endures to the end will be saved. When they persecute you in the city, flee to another. For assuredly I say to you, you will not have gone through the cities of Israel before the Son of Man comes. There you go. A disciple is not above his teacher, nor a servant above his master. It is enough for a disciple that he like his teacher, and a servant like his master. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more will they call those of his household? 100%. You know, and I mean, we follow Jesus. He was persecuted. You know, he was put to death. So us who follow him, we're also going to be persecuted at some point. And it's happening. It's happening. For his name's sake. Right, back to it. Wanker.
That's the way to behave when the seller doesn't agree to the price that you came up with. Sure. And of course, I'm kidding. Nobody should be acting this way. Now, we've been talking about the World Cup lately quite a lot. And Achraf Hakimi, the captain of the Morocco national team, will stand trial for rape in France. He is accused of raping a 24-year-old French woman.
The Achraf Hakimi, the captain of the Morocco team, national team, will stand trial for rape in France. He is accused of raping a 24-year-old French woman in Paris, and he could face up to 15 years in prison. He's obviously a Muslim. No doubt.
Don't surprise me.
No, not me.
In Paris, and could face up to 15 years in prison. Now, before you tell me this is fake news, somebody asked Grok, is this true? Yes, it is accurate. A French appeals court ruled on June 19th.
I wouldn't trust Grok, but, you know, it's more than likely true. You know, if it's, you know, that's what they do. So it's more than likely true.
2026 that there is sufficient evidence for Achraf Hakimi to stand trial on rape charges stemming from a 2023 allegation by a woman who was then 24. He denies it, maintains his innocence, and no trial date has been set. Now, this video was taken in Turkey. As you can see, there's two girls walking with short skirts. There's this angry lady coming from the side. Let's see what she tells them.
Wow.
He stops them.
He obviously has to,
and then she starts lecturing them about their skirt. This man right here is noticing the fuss, and she's becoming pretty aggressive with the two girls who have a right to wear whatever they want to wear. What's the issue? And she's getting shoved.
See what I mean? Assholes. Hey, Roger. I know you are, bro.
What?
He says it work.
And shoved once again. This is what true Sharia will look like.
Yeah.
This is happening in Turkey. Imagine the same thing happening in the United States or in the UK or in France or in different parts of the world.
Well, kind
Does
of
anybody
is.
actually want that? I don't think so. Slowly after, a woman sees the same thing and starts hitting that young girl. How is this justified? Looking at this video, you're probably thinking that this is Pakistan or Bangladesh or anywhere else in the world, but no, this is London. This is the UK. Look at this. Look at the hijabi ladies. Look at the many cultures in this video. This looks like a third
That's what it looks like in
world
Folesville Road.
country.
That's what it looks like out there.
Cannot be Muslim more than me. You will not be more Arab than I. So why is it that I banned the Muslim Brotherhood and you haven't? Why is it the fact that Islamic Relief is banned in UAE and it's banned in Mecca, but is allowed in Paris and in London? So it's, yeah, there is a lot of questions to be asked.
The Islamic Relief, if you don't know, is funding terrorism. How is it banned in the UAE and in Saudi Arabia, and it's not banned in France and in the UK? Something is a little bit fishy about the whole thing. But thank you so much for watching part 41 of The West Has Fallen. If you'd like to watch more videos just like this, make sure to check out my playlist, The West Has Fallen, on my YouTube channel.
There we go. Well, to play out with Harry Mack, if you want to follow us over at Rumble, we've got to watch a couple of episodes of Supernatural, I think. Or an episode of Supernatural and one of Doctor Who, whatever. Right. Harry Mack. I haven't played Harry Mack in a week, apart from earlier on at the intro, but I haven't played a new one. Man. Has he got any new ones? Right. Pain and creative moments of flow. Doesn't deal with these ones so often now. Okay, straight on. Let's do this one.
You do freestyle or no? Right now? Should we do it? Let's do it, man.
Oh my, yo, what?
How you guys doing?
Yo, what? Yo, you guys never seen him on TikTok, man. This is fire.
Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
I might have back in the flesh.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna freestyle off the dome, so I need each of you to give me like a creative, challenging word. Niche. Like niche, something that's niche, specific. What about you? Xylophone. Niche, xylophone. Comfortable. These are good words. What you got?
Aloe.
All right, let's try it. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, let me drop a beat. Hold on. Okay. We gonna let this build up. Hold up. We gonna let this build up. Yeah. When I rhyme off top, I keep the raps true. Shout the man who be killing with the tattoos. I'm about to make it felt. Every word I shout true. Like it says on the shirt, I had a dream about you, but it was a fever dream. Y'all just can't believe the scene. Every time I rhyme off the top, I make the people scream. Waking up in the cold sweat. Every time I spit like this, man, I do it on my own bet. Not gonna make it happen, blow your mind with the speech. I be impressing, I got more lessons to teach. Come on, don't be singing out of reach. I'm focused on freestyle, cause that there is my niche. Yeah, y'all know I'm a niche down. I be down to come up top with a freestyle. He's profound whenever he's spitting and making people listen. Shout my homie who be repping for the Alley Sport Division. Yeah, y'all know that all my rhymes are from heaven. This was established back in 1997. I'm spitting all these lyrics in a true fresh way. He be repping for the flag of the USA. Yeah, yo, y'all know it's gonna be the rap rebirth. He was like, dog, you ain't seen the words on your green shirt? He ain't even know. Put them on, my bro. Mac is truly going crazy with the improvised flow. I'm bringing people closer. Got them all flinging words. This matches your chains because they blinging. Diamonds on the necklace and diamonds on the sweater. When they become the limits right over the metal, they know that I'm pretty clever. Got lyrics they couldn't measure in all type of zones. Neck be getting busy on the microphone. I'm about to hit you with a hypertone. This dude got bars, xylophone. Check how I'm crushing. For me, it's really nothing. I be playing xylophone, I'm practicing percussion. Yeah, leave you injured. I'm a young prince like Simba. Big time, like playing marimba or playing in the vibraphone, I'm known to wreck it. Every time I spit, man, it sounds like a record. I'm doing it better because my brain is really from the future. Peace to the people that's pulling up on the scooter. She was like, I'm getting off and now I want to stand. Lyrics off the men don't believe that they unplanned. I make it happen, on for crazy rapping, actors taking action, never caught slacking. There's plenty rounds I'm packing, I'ma do me. Eat y'all like Lunchables with thunder flows. I'm just trying to get comfortable. Yeah, y'all know the neck is not no slouch. I said no slacking, so I'm not on the couch, but I'm comfortable indeed with these lyrics that I'm pushing. This beat is feeling comfortable as if it had a cushion. Every time I rhyme, good energy surrounds me. I ain't even noticed this crowd that's all around me. 360 degrees, cause every time I'm ripping the freeze, I know I'm spitting with ease. I know you need this, my speech is like a doctor level thesis. I keep you comfortable, I'm something like a Tempur-Pedic mattress. I bring the fatness and let the crowd know I be in my bag like aloe. I'm the illest freestyler of my era, and I heal your pain something like the aloe vera. H-Mac is coming through to flip the words. Each and every freestyle that I spit absurd. Yeah, I be coming through just to send fly raps. Shout my homie who be rapping in the NY cap. I do it big, spit it off the lid. Rapping for the teenagers, rapping for the kids, rapping for adults and people of all ages. I do it off the mental, I don't write it down on pages. This here is the joint. Peace, my fans important. I'ma leap up and get the dunk like Jordan. Killing it when I be coming right up in the mental, bringing a palm verse. In this game, Max an all-star, no Converse. Yeah, I'm spitting for the round consumers. The freestyle boomer shouts my man in the Pumas. When I spit like this, the people about to get amped. I almost couldn't see the brand covered by the sweatpants. High fives, we connect with the dabs. H-Mag comes through with the most infectious raps. I do it like this for the people and I fill them with joy. If y'all are rocking with me, make some noise. Let's go. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Much love, man. Cheers, bro. Thanks for being a part of it, man. Much love. Y'all are dope, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. You know how we do, man. We out here. Oh, shout out to your dad. Much love. Much love.
Nice. Right, Gadgets, I will see you over on the Rumble side. If you're not joining us in Rumble, thanks for being here with us, and I will see you possibly tomorrow, if not Tuesday. But more likely see you on the stream tomorrow. Because I said I would do two this week, and I didn't. I've only done one. So tomorrow, I usually take the day off, but I'll maybe stream in the afternoon. So I will see the guys that ain't coming over to Rumble possibly then. But yous who are coming to Rumble, see yous over there. Bless you, Gadgets. Much love, much respect. Here the sunset's free. It's free. Indeed. Ta-da. Ta-ta. Ta-ta, PJ. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Bye.